Hey, good morning, guys. It's your girl SeekretD with the strawberry letter response. I forgot the name of the letter already, but something about romance and a Range Rover or something like that. So this lady writes in, and apparently she cannot use her car for whatever reason, right? Tires and some crap. And so her co-worker, who happens to be her husband's friend, drives her home. And she said that they were both happy. He said he was happy to be alone with her or something like that because, they always had this weird sexual tension between them or whatever, right? So by day 3, they're in the car smoking weed and pleasuring each other over and over and over, right? So fast forward, she says that her phone was ringing. Her husband was blowing up her phone. She was not answering it because, she was busy with old dude. And so the husband tracked her ass, and she says she saw her husband peeking in the tinted windows at her and her husband's friend slash co-worker pleasuring each other, right? She said she got kicked out of the house. Her husband's not checking for her. He don't want nothing to do with her. And he is still cool with his friend, according to her. Now, she said that some time has passed and, it's a done deal with her and her husband. She feels like her husband could have set her up because she doesn't understand why he's not upset at his friend, but he's upset at her. And her coworker is avoiding her. And now she's saying that, since they want to act mean, then she feels like maybe her coworker's wife and her need to have a chat because she doesn't want to be the only person that's in trouble over this situation. Now, ma'am. Okay. Ma'am. First of all, you cannot blame anybody for you. I'm assuming you had sex because you're talking about pleasuring each other. I mean, there's other ways to do that, but I'm going to assume you guys was fucking in the back of the car, right? First of all, you are a married woman and you fucking in somebody's car. Like, if you're going to cheat, you going to fuck in the car? I mean, stranger things have happened, I guess. But, hey, first of all, I'm not going to say I condone cheating because I don't. But people going to do what they do. Why would you cheat with your husband's friend? Like, I feel like even if y'all didn't get caught, when y'all in the same space together, the three of you, there's going to be a weird thing happening where your husband's going to know you fucked his friend, right? So, but you got caught. So we don't even have to think about what could have happened because it did happen. You got caught, right? So my thing is, why are you blaming everybody else? Now it's like, oh, it's a setup, and because they're still friends. And I'm assuming they're still friends because what, you either seen them together or you still talk to his friend. But I don't understand because I feel like if you see them together now, that you and your husband are not on speaking terms, right? That means you saw them together before you slept with this man, which means they hung out a lot or they were around each other a lot, which makes this even more messed up on your part. But my thing is, why are you concerned about if they're talking or not? I mean, first of all, I don't know what kind of husband you got because I can't think of anybody that I know who has a wife and they're in a committed monogamous relationship that would still be cool with their friend after he sleeps with the wife. So I feel like that's maybe why you think that it's a setup because they're still cool. So I could kind of see that, but I don't think it's a setup. I feel like your husband ain't really care for you. I feel like maybe he needed a reason. Maybe shit was changing. You know what I mean? Maybe he had an idea of how you felt about his friend or whatever the case is. I don't know. Now that I'm thinking about it, maybe it could be a setup. Either way, right? It's not anybody's fault but yours. If you want to thought and bop, like you're not married in somebody's car, then this is what you get. I don't feel bad for you. And honestly, I'm torn here because I feel like if I was his wife, I would want to know. But your intentions for telling her are not like you're trying to help her out. You're basically like, well, if I'm in a fucked up situation, he needs to be in a fucked up situation. And you don't know what their marriage is like. They could have an open marriage. He could have permission to sleep with other people. Then you're going to tell this woman and you're just going to look dumb. Or she probably knows he's a cheater and she's with him anyway. So you're going to tell him and cause static for what? I mean, you're going to do what you want to do. But I can't say you shouldn't tell her, but I feel like maybe you should. But then I'm like, I don't know. That one, I don't know. Because I feel like I said, she deserves to know that her husband's over here sticking his dick in other bitches. But I feel like, I don't know. Because I feel like your intention is kind of throwing me off a little bit. And then it's kind of like, I don't know. What would y'all do? Would y'all tell her? Would y'all think she should tell the wife? Or y'all think she should mind her business? I feel like a lot of men will be like, she needs to mind her business. And females are going to be like, she should tell. But let me know. I don't want to assume, but that's usually what I get. So y'all let me know how y'all feel. This is a hot ass mess of a video, but what are you going to do? Later, y'all.